and one last example for us, okay? So very repetitive here, but, you know, definitely applying different skills as the different examples arise here, okay? So again, standard form, we got to get this set equal to a 0. Notice how there's an x squared on both sides. You know, again, the goal definitely should be being able to get the x squared term to be a positive. So go to where there are more of them. I've got 2 of the x squareds on the left. I've got 1 of those x squareds on the right. So I'm going to go to the left. There's more x squareds on the left. So when I take this simple x squared away, I'm still going to be left with a positive x squared over here on the left, okay? So if I have 2 x squareds, I'm taking away 1 of those x squareds. You're left with 1 of those x squareds. No term, or we didn't mess with this bx term, nor did we mess with this c term. And again, the right-hand side, you know, is going to 0 out, which is exactly what we want there. Okay, so now that my x squared term is positive, we got it set equal to a 0. I'm going to go ahead and find my factors. Remember, we find our factors or factoring by our little x. The negative 15 is going to go up. The negative 2 is going to go down. Again, really, really, really pay attention to your signs. Sign errors are really critical when we're factoring here. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. Again, multiplication. If you can see what multiplies to get negative 15 and adds to get negative 2, boom, pop your numbers in and go. If not, you're going to have to write out the factors of 15. Start with 1, right? 1 times 15. 2 does not go into 15. 3 does. 3 times 5. 4 does not. 5 does. And we're back to where we started. Okay, so again, what combination of these numbers can we use to multiply or to add to get a negative 2? 1 and 15, you know, that's nowhere near a difference of 2, so we can kind of cross that guy out. But 3 and 5, really pay attention to where the negative goes, right? The negative should go with the 5, right? We have a negative 2 there, so 3 minus 5 takes us to a negative 2, right? If that was a positive 2, our signs would be flipped, okay? So again, really, 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 really pay attention to what your signs are, okay? So now I'm going to fill in my factors here. So we have an x, and this is a positive 3, so we're going to say plus 3. That's a negative 5, so we're going to say minus 5. Again, you know, it's still the same equation. It's still set equal to a 0, but now we wrote it as a product. Okay, so now that we have our factors set equal to a 0, we can apply our 0 product property, right? We have a product set equal to a 0. One or all of its factors have to be 0. Okay, so again, each of these little parentheses things are factors. We're going to set them equal to a 0. Okay, so I'm literally rewriting what's inside the parentheses, and now we are just going to solve. So I'm going to subtract the 3. X is negative 3. This is a minus 5, so we are going to add 5 to both sides, and 0 plus 5 is 5. Right? So again, you know, there's 2 solutions that you should always sought after. You know, there they are. X is negative 3, and X is a positive 5. Again, definitely encourage you to substitute back in just to kind of double check to see if you are right. Okay, so hopefully this helps. If these 3 examples don't help out, definitely reach out if you are still struggling.